In this teardown, we're going to basically react to / tear down an email we wrote midway through our 2019 launch. It went on a Friday. We're going to talk a little bit about how it breaks down, as well as why we talk about drinking so much. Okay, read before you wrap your week. : a bold use in a subject line, a tale of two drunks, ... We do need to pause to talk about
It's a subject.
the alcohol.
Yeah.
The alcohol.
The alcohol.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
We've been pushing that button a lot.
We
right?
have.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's not let Don Draper's fictional swagger fool us. Oh, I don't think it's fictional. And I think he's real. I do actually really, in some ways, wish Don Draper was real. For 99.9999% of copywriters, drinking on the job is not an emphatic glass clink to celebrate a job well done. You do use that line. You use emphatic glass clink.
I've used it quite a bit.
You have.
I mean,
using it more than once is using it quite a bit.
Well, once you use it once, you cannot use it again, right? It's like,
and then I hear it. Like, I've heard that before.
Right.
It's to calm the PTSD from the last time you hit share on a Google Doc with the higher ups and prayed till your knuckles turned white that it might actually convert. It's to grapple with the existential crisis that comes from stress eating veggie straws on a Sunday night.
So this initially said Cliff Bars, which I thought was a lot more relatable. And it's how I stress eat.
Cliff Bar on a Sunday night?
Yeah. Why not? I mean, I have no idea what
Cliff
veggie
Bars
straws
are like
is.
morning, maybe afternoon if you're out for like a hike.
Yeah, I mean, not when you're... And no, once they became available at Costco, they were no longer for hikers, right? They're
for everybody. Yeah.
Right?
You didn't like that anymore?
Cliff Bars were democratized. And
You wished.
I wasn't feeling it.
You're a snob about Cliff Bars.
Yeah, but I don't know what veggie straws are. Still don't.
Veggie straws are available at Costco. So that's part of why you don't know.
All right, there you go.
And toggling through Spotify playlists, waiting for inspiration to strike. Okay, we often use references that are real. I don't have a Spotify account. It took too long to come to Canada. And I was already, I have an Apple Music account. I was buying CDs for full price. I was buying albums for full price up until 2 years ago.
Really?
When I finally switched to an Apple Music account.
They were letting you do that still?
Well, they're going to take the money. They're like, look, it's skewing the data though. It's throwing people like, what's going on with this person in Canada?
Totally.
Okay, it's to induce liquid courage so you can tackle that new email sequence or sales page while on the inside you're helplessly trying to pacify.
Pitchfork-wielding mob of inner voices. Now, I remember writing this line, and in my head, I had the visual of the mob from Beauty and the Beast.
I was like, you have an older sister. She made you watch Beauty and the Beast with her, like I did to my brother.
Gaston, like, rounded up the townspeople.
Kill the beast.
But then we gave voice to that pitchfork-wielding mob, right? What was that last one a fluke? Can I do it again? Am I a one-hit wonder like those Macarena dudes? I want to address this from two angles, right? Angle number one, right? So, and we spoke about this, I think, during your email copywriting workshop, right? When we're going to dial up the intensity, I like to inject a little bit of humor to still make it feel like I can absorb it.
Okay.
Because this could be a lot to take in, right? When you're kind of addressing someone's insecurities. Was that a fluke? Can I do it again? Am I a one-hit wonder? Then you had the Macarena dudes, and it kind of softens it.
I agree. I think it's a good technique.
Totally.
Yeah.
And
all right. It's a good tip.
The Macarena. What was your first experience of the Macarena?
High school dance.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was a high school dance. Yeah. Although now I wonder what year it came out.
I think
Mike?
I want to say 93.
No, 96.
It was in the 90s.
96.
Yeah. I would have been grade 11 in 96. I would have done the Macarena.
I remember I was 13-ish or 14-ish. And I remember it was my first experience of like, wow, my hips really don't have range of motion. So still
didn't know that before then?
Still don't. That was my first realization.
Aww.
The Macarena did it. Should I learn to do the floss?
It's mostly arms Macarena. No, there's just a little hip and then you jump.
Yeah, the hip part.
Just too much, eh? All right.
Yeah.
Should I just quit while my reputation... Okay. Can one's reputation ever remain intact if they've danced the Macarena? Should I learn to do the floss? References at the time, 2019.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, the pressure on a copywriter is real. Instapot stuck on high reel, overtaxed adrenals with no amount of adaptogens that can fix it.
Wow, that's a big word. That's definitely, there are some lines I can pick out where it's clear where I wrote that and I left it.
Yeah.
Because I would not have written overtaxed adrenals with no amount of adaptogens, because these aren't words that I use.
So you know what adaptogens are though, right?
No, I mean, I can kind of figure it out from context and
like
the word.
ashwagandha. You know ashwagandha? She doesn't know ashwagandha.
It's a yogi thing?
No, it's gone mainstream. You could get it at Costco.
Oh, it's not like a pose.
It's a supplement.
Ashwagandha.
It regulates your nervous system.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
Get some for the office. Yeah.
Ashwagandha?
Pass around the ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha.
Yeah. I mean, this was our way of communicating the pressure of the job, right?
Yeah.
And following the mantra of never be boring, never be benign. We could say there's a lot of pressure in that, or we could say your adrenals are overtaxed and adaptogens just aren't going to fix that shit. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's justified. Because in reality, everything you do in your career depends on getting the copy right. Really, really right. Writer, I love how you added this. This is definitely a Joeism. Writer than the client could have done on his or her own or with a different copywriter at their right hand.
More right. Using the word right. Love that right.
Mm-hmm.
Writer, yes. And cuz, spelled C-O-S, because that's how it was always spelled in Britpop CDs. Like when you read the lyrics, which I learned from a Pulp album, you're not supposed to do.
Okay.
He said it was for posers only. But that's where cuz comes from. That's why I spell it that way.
Interesting.
References.
And then we do a little bit of something called, I guess you could call this pressure or stakes anchoring, right? Anchoring the stress of joining versus the stress of all that other stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And we get real, we admit it, right? So sure, it's normal to feel a bit jittery when trading your credit card details for your Copy School 2019 credentials on the next page, right? So this is hyper-specific of future pacing that exact moment of what is needed. Yep. And we come at it right from, I'm drunk from our last shot, right? We come at it, right, with full admission that yes, it's normal to feel jittery, but I'd exchange and 1,000 plus of your peers have gladly exchanged.
This is 2019, so
90 seconds of shaky hands and a racing heartbeat for a lifetime of surgical precision and sure-handed confidence when it comes to writing high-converting copy across every stage of the funnel. I like those lines.
I like surgical precision and sure-handed confidence.
Yeah.
Damn. It's like elevating this thing where people think you're just a writer.
Yeah.
To no, like this is much more than that. And you can feel proud of what you do.
There's a lot of strong contrasting in the language in here, right? Going from like the pressure and the jitteriness to the sure-handedness. And yeah, I like it. So if at any point this week, so I love the condition here, right? If this, then that. Yeah. That's a technique. So if at any point this week you went face-to-face with an ad, landing page, email, or sales page and found yourself 1, procrastinating. And then we talk about what procrastinating actually looks like.
And it's in a parenthetic statement in italics, which to me signals I'm allowed to skip this. So a startup founder might, but a copywriter's $10 is going to read it. Oh, hey, let me just check my next dentist appointment. Oh, let me clean up my Google Drive. That'll feel productive. Oh, look, it's 3:57 p.m. Can't start anything new now, which is 100% the experience. Okay, good.
Coming down with an acute case of how the hell do I even do this? And, it's a good one.
Holding back.
Yeah, holding back on quoting a project or taking a gig or launching a campaign because you lack whatever it is that other pro-level copywriters have. Is it skills, confidence, experience, all more to write the stuff that makes the funnel work?
You know, this point is speaking to this idea of secret knowledge. And we never, so many copy courses do talk about like, learn the secrets. And I don't enjoy when people say that. I don't like being on the receiving end of it. It feels too skeezy. But the reality is like, that's actually keeping you away from a lot of copy or a lot of training is you are seeking out these secrets. So maybe it's working against us not to say it. I still don't think we will, but you are getting access to secrets.
What I like about this section, right, as a whole is the purchase decision for a big program with a lot of things like Copy School could feel convoluted, right? It can feel. Then if you can distill it as if these things have been true, right, then. And we kind of boil it down to the 3 things. Yeah, cool.
It's interesting that it's not or,
Right.
it's and. You're not saying one of these three things. So it's really qualifying that prospect.
Totally.
Okay, then it's time to meet me inside Copy School 2019.
Good year.
5 courses. What did we have? 10x emails, landing pages, launches,
Ads.
and sales pages.
Yes.
Okay, this is how you start into next week and every week thereafter with the type of badass confidence that makes bosses, clients, and higher ups take notice. And where other folks look at you like Napoleon Dynamite reference.
Lucky.
Lucky.
You're my chapstick. You're in your chapstick.
My lips hurt real bad.
Yeah.
And where you know, maybe for the first time ever, that great copywriting has nothing to do with luck. We could have left it there.
We could have. We just kept going.
But we can't help ourselves
Couldn't
sometimes.
resist.
Ah!
Yeah.
Or with guessing. This is why you need an editor often. Or with guessing, or sorry, Mr. Draper, with drinking. Okay, good. So we're battling against drinking.
Yeah.
Copy
Good
School
message.
2019 is open until Tuesday only. See the 5.
We
What?
upgraded our account again, right?
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Teachable couldn't handle us anymore. We had to switch platforms. See the 5 programs you'll find inside and how they'll make you a stronger, more confident, more sober copywriter. I don't know if that's, I wouldn't put that in there again.
No.
Joe. And then because we're already talking about sobering, I think that's why we left it in there.
Yeah.
We get into
But we keep going. Yeah.
Bukowski.
While our fictional drunkard got it wrong, a certain real life booze hound was spot on. If you're going to go all the way. No, if you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start.
Said with like a cigarette in your hand, and definitely while drunk.
And then we gave some sobering advice.
It's time to go all the way. That doesn't mean it's time to invest $100K in a decade of your life to gain PhD level dominance over all things copywriting. Taking your copy school skills all the way is way smaller than that with a 100,000 times faster payoff. It starts tiny with this. I like that it goes from big to it starts tiny, but then I want tiny to be an even smaller word than that.
Yeah.
Simply check out the 5 programs inside Copy School this year, then compare that list to what you feel confident writing. Okay, gives people something to go do. It's a reason to click through.
Yep.
If you've got social ads, emails, pages, sales pages, and launch copy nailed, cool. You don't need Copy School. Nice. So click here to stop hearing about Copy School. But if you've said no to opportunities to write emails because you're not sure how, if you've undercharged clients for your sales pages because you get knots in your stomach when you think about how much guessing you do when you write those things. CTA. See how you can quickly, this is a 3-line CTA. See how you can quickly gain results-based mastery over the skill set that's been game-changing for the new and experienced copywriters inside Copy School. Also true.
Yeah.
Copy School closes Tuesday, by the way. And this is sent on a Friday, which is usually like a kind of chill day because it doesn't have a lot of hype around it. The launch happened the day before. Early bird happened the day before that. We're going into the weekend.
Yeah.
Emails got to work a little harder.
Yeah. That's typically where I like to put the more experimental emails.
Yeah.
Like I think once upon a time we did the like, hey, it's your landing page here email.
Oh, that got reactions.
People have feelings.
Big feelings. Overwritten guff is the one that stands out to me.
Oof, that one still stabs, right?
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
You're allowed to overwrite. If you're not doing it sometimes, you're not having fun.
Totally.